we'll see how I actually know it here. So this actually works perfectly. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen. Give me 2 seconds. And we're gonna go through the whole thing. Let me know if y'all can see my screen. Cool. Okay. So we'll start from the beginning. All right, so pretty much this is the account management services brought to you by Universal Wealth LLC. Pretty much this is a fully automated bot, and this slideshow is supposed to be a quick and brief explanation for what is the foreign exchange market, what's a regulated broker, what's a prop firm, what is the bot, on its own, what are the potential, profits, withdrawal methods, in regards to whether it's bi-weekly or daily, even a few statistics in terms of a win percentage. It also provides the links in here and stuff like that. So this will be good for all of us to really, or for anybody else, like CJ said, to refer back to these videos. But without further ado, let's continue. So we have what is Forex. Forex refers to the global electronic marketplace for trading international currencies and currency derivatives. Forex is short for foreign exchange. Transaction in foreign exchange in the Forex market are always better, always between a pair of two different currencies. The Forex market is the largest and most liquid market in the world by trading volume, with trillions of dollars changing hands every day. Most of the trading is done through banks, brokers, and financial institutions. So where we play into that is we go through brokers. Okay, so that's kind of like the middleman between the banks and the financial institutions. All right, the volume of a currency is trading large transactions, more than 6 trillion per day as of 2022, larger than the world stock and bond markets. So pretty much what that's saying is most people believe that the Forex market is something that's less lucrative than the stock market, but it's actually what controls the stock and bonds markets that we typically see people invest their money into. The next step is, what is a lot size, right? So we're all talking about how do we make money in this opportunity, stuff along those lines. So pretty much a lot size is a way to calculate how much money you're going to make in your account relative to the fluctuation. So a lot size is a variable. It is important to note that a lot size directly impacts and indicates the amount of risk that you're taking. The trading lot size directly impacts how much the market moves. How much the market move affects your accounts. For an example, a 100 pip move on a small trade will not be felt as much as nearly as the same as a 100 pip move on a very large trade size. Finding a lot size that best balance the opportunity and risk is a very important decision. So this bot does all of that for us. It has mathematical equations that calculates what appropriate lot sizes to take for every entry that it takes, given your account size, whether that's a prop firm or you invested your own money into a live regulated broker. It's going to make sure that it has proper risk management to keep your account safe. What is a PIP? A PIP is an acronym for percentage and point or price interest point. A PIP is the smallest whole unit. Move that exchange rate to make the base on the foreign market convention, right? So I want to correlate this to points because it did give the example of points as well. And we do trade gold, which is XAUUSD. Okay, so for an example, if the currency price changed from 12,000 to 12,001, that would be a change of 1 point. Another example is 12,100 to 12,200. This would be a change of 100 points. Okay. What is a regulated broker? The purpose of regulation is to protect investors from fraud and any other undisclosed risk. So brokers seek their licenses to earn trust and credibility of both local and international customers. Reputable brokers pursue regulation in stricter jurisdictions where failure to comply to set guidelines can be very costly. So essentially, we want to associate ourselves with a regulated broker. That way they can guarantee us our withdrawals. Typically, regulated brokers are connected to the biggest liquidity providers, which those are the ones that actually have the money and that are funding these brokers to be open and stuff like that. So we actually work with a regulated broker that's been around for over 6 years. It's called OX Securities. So you guys can go and do some research on that. And there's also links in the Telegram chat that I'm sure that whether I enrolled you or I brought you to this call or this video, or whether one of the affiliates of the bot brought you to the Telegram link as well, which we disclose all that information in there. What is a prop firm, right? So this is the second half to the opportunity that people can take advantage of. A prop firm is a company that provides its traders with access to capital in return for a percentage of its profits generated. This access to capital allows you to trade with large position sizes, which is lot sizes, right? And also take more risk. In addition, a prop firm can also provide you with access to sophisticated trading tools, softwares, and resources. So pretty much, if you don't have enough money to make good revenue from the bot, being that it has a specific percentage that it's going to make every month, you can go and invest your money into a prop firm account. This will greater your chances to generate more money and ultimately start to substitute some things in your life, or even get that passive income to where you might be able to quit your job, right, long term. So when I mean long term, in a span of a year, give or take, for most people to manage everybody's expectations and stuff along those lines. The bot statistics and withdrawal capabilities. So the win percentage is always from 60, 64 to 80% of its trades. 99% chance that a win will be followed by a win. There's 0.01% chance of losing 10% of your account balance in one trade. Live prop firm, they have bi-weekly withdrawals, which means every 2 weeks you'll be able to withdraw your money from your prop firm account. But a live broker is daily withdrawal. So every day that the bot makes money for you, you can go and take your money out. There is no profit splits on our end. All we ask is that you simply just pay the monthly fee for the services that we provide for you. For a normal live broker account, you can make anywhere from 20 to 70%. Obviously, if there's more impactful news, that 70% can be a lot higher, more in the 140s to 200 range. But obviously, we typically stay within that 20 to 70% monthly. We typically don't go too much higher than that, just to make sure that everybody's consistent with their profits and stuff like that. And if you have a prop firm, you can make 3 to 6% gains on a live prop firm account. Pretty much what that means, if you went to go and get a FTMO or MyForex funds, which those are the two prop firms that we partnered up with, or that we're doing business with, I should say, you would be getting 3 to 6% monthly returns. And then in terms of MyForex funds, if you're using something called a rapid account, which is skipping the evaluations because we do not pass prop firm evaluation accounts, all we do is manage live accounts. They give you a 24% profit split. Okay, so I want to put that information out there. That way you guys can do the math with this 3% gains, 3 to 6% gains that we're talking about monthly. Okay, so we have the statistics directly from the FTMO website. I'll skip these because I'll just go to the links. But pretty much for anybody that's an affiliate or anything along those lines, you guys can walk them through this information, show them this. We also provide the links here. That way you guys can directly look at it as well. Okay, so we have what is MyFXBook? MyFXBook is an automated online trading tool that enables traders to evaluate, analyze, share, and compare their trading strategies and trading account performance. The MyFXBook tool links your trading platform and automatically imports all past and active transactions from your trading account. So essentially it tracks the history between whether you're trading it yourself or you have an automated system like we have in our case. It's going to track every single trade, the precise entry, the precise exit, how much money was made or how much money was lost, the percent return. It's taking all that information into account and it's putting it all in one space for us to go and look at that data. It's definitely a powerful and well-recognized tool within the trading community. You guys can obviously do your research and look into the company a little bit more. So the next half to that is share your systems page with potential clients. So you have decided to manage an OPM. Showing your audited trading results is the best way to start. And the best part is you don't need to waste time or crunching numbers, calculating drawdowns, yields, anything else. It's all automated. So like I said, this is a software tool that automatically does the calculations for us. It's simply just hooking it to our account. And then from there, it'll calculate our statistics. Okay, so to where when we show this to our clients, they'll be able to actually see the legitimacy of it. All your information has to be verified through them, ID, trading account, whether it's live or demo, all those things have to be corresponding in order for the results to be verified and even registered through the site. So it says verified trading results. Before paying to a signal provider, buying a trading system, or letting or letting a trader trade you your hard-earned money, ask to audit his trading results through us. Once you audit it, you can be sure what you're paying for. So essentially what they do is they try to prevent people from getting scammed or anything along those lines. There's definitely a lot of that going on in the trading community. So for anybody that has dealt with anybody in the past, they know that MyFXBook is a standard website that we use to sit there and see, is this legit? Is this not legit? How much track history do we have? You know, is it something that's duplicatable month to month, year to year, stuff along those lines? How does it deal with financial hardships like a Ukraine war or even us dealing with inflation right now and stuff along those lines? So MyFXBook is able to provide all that data to show how efficient either that trader that's supposed to be trading your money or automated system, in our case, is able to do with your account. Okay, so we actually have the official FTMO website where it shows all the data from evaluation accounts and personal live accounts as well that we already manage. So what I'll do is, hold on. Okay. Okay, so this is the first link that I clicked on. This is an FTMO live account. This is their official website. Okay, you can see it has an 80-20 profit split ratio. It's a $200,000 live FTMO account. This was from April 4th to April 28th, 2022. That's when they made their first withdrawal. Okay, so you can see they took its first trade over on April 3rd. The balance of profit was $516. By the time we went and we got to April 26th, it made $13,184. Okay, so that's $13,000 in the span of less than a month. It shows the statistics and all those things. Obviously, there's no prop firm or evaluation that has to be passed. It's not an evaluation account. It's already live. So the maximum drawdown is $10,000. We didn't get close to that. We had negative 2.77% of drawdown that entire month, which is beautiful. The max, that's the daily loss. The max overall loss, we had $1,802. And that was 0.9%. So we passed all those parameters to keep the account verified and up and running, and we were able to profit $13,000. Okay, so shows the equity, the average profit, the balance, the average loss, the number of trades, which it took 422. We have the RRR, which is to reward to risk ratio, is the ratio between the average profit and average loss of your account positions. RRR alone does not necessarily signify a profitable trading system and not considered with the win rate, right? So we have the average expectancy. We have the amount of lot switches traded, which we were talking about the lot size. All right, so that RRR paired up with the win rate, which was 72%, means that it's a very profitable bot, right? We also have the profit factor, which the profit factor is a ratio of gross profits divided by the gross losses. If the profit factor is above 1, the trading system indicates profitability. The higher the profit factor, the better. So we have 2.21 in terms of our profit factor, which means that this bot was profitable, which is very, very beautiful. It even shows us our trade history from April 4th all the way to the 28th, right? So this is going the day, right? We have the categories, the date, the trades, the lots, and the results of that day. Okay, so the first day we made $658. The second day we made $712. The third day we made over $2,000. Third day we made $90. The next day we lost $2,000. The following day we made $2,000. The following day we made $1,000. Y'all can see the numbers, so we have an understanding rather than me, continuing to go down the list. So along with that, obviously we have other results from them as well that we can go to. Hold on. Let me try that again. Okay, I don't know why that one's not working. There we go. So here's another one. This is another live account. Y'all can see it's different dates. So we have January 20th, 2022, February 7th, 2022, 80-20 profit split. Okay, so it took its first trade on January 19th. By the time we got to January 26th, it made $5,000 in that account, which is an 80-20 profit split. Okay, it shows the drawdown, the max the max daily loss, $10,000. The most that we've ever been in drawdown that day was $2,404, which is 1.2%. The max overall loss is $20,000. We didn't even get close to that. Same thing, we have the RRR, the risk to reward, which is 1.31. We have a 73.91 win percentage. Our profit factor is even higher. Granted, that's because we took less trades anyway, so it's naturally just going to be higher in terms of the proficiency. We were able to have a profit factor of 4.06, which is beautiful on our end. Over here, we can obviously see the trade history from the days. All those days we ended up finishing out profitable, which is beautiful. We love to see that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the next link. Okay. So over here, we have an evaluation account. Now, the reason why I'm showing you guys this is because it's the same thing, truthfully, regardless if it's a evaluation phase or a live funded where people were able to make withdrawals. This one was from November 2021, October 31st, 2021 to November 2021. So it was a little less than a month that it took to pass the challenge. But on the first day, took a trade on October 31st. By the time we got to November 10th, it made $10,000, which was its phase one. So we were able to pass all the parameters, stuff along those lines. Again, we do not offer prop firm passing challenges. We don't do that, but it is 100% capable of it. This is just to show, regardless of whether it's an evaluation account or not, it is able to be profitable on every type of account. But again, we do not offer those types of services. So the profit factor is 24.87%, which is beautiful. The RRR is 14.42%. It took 80 trades. The win rate was 62%. So it is a little bit less, but again, ended up in profit. Do you get what I'm saying? So actually the only trade we lost was just to simply meet the 10-day requirement for the challenge to be passed, which is beautiful on our end. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the next link. I'm gonna walk you out through all of them, truthfully. Let me close these out. So we have another prop firm challenge account. This was another $200,000 account. Okay. So the first trade was taken on October 17th. The last trade was taken on the 25th, which is where they passed the challenge. They generated $20,000 within the span of a month. Okay. So that's very, very beautiful. It went, well, yeah, within the span of a month and 2 days. We met all the drawdown parameters and all those things was passed, which was beautiful. Obviously, we had an 89.45% profit factor, which is beautiful. Our win rate was 69%. Our RRR was 29%. We took 26 trades in total. You guys can see our most profitable days. And from that point, they were using the smallest lot size they could. That way they can just pass their account to have the minimum trading days, which is what we love to see, being ahead of the game. And then the same thing here. Here's another account that we actually passed. This one's from October 3rd, 2021 to November 1st, 2021. So that's another month span. We were able to generate over $20,000. Passed the challenge as well. And again, the profit factor is higher. Granted, it only took 18 trades, so it managed to pass the challenge in 18 trades. It actually did this in one day. It took 9 trades on October 4th, and it generated $20,000 from that day. The bot does trade gold. That's the only pair it trades. The other days they were using that just to make sure they have the minimum trading day requirements to pass the challenge. And then finally, we have the last link here, which is a lot of the same. It's another evaluation account. And that went from October 3rd to November 1st, 2021. All right, so we passed all the parameters, stuff along those lines. We have the RRR 16,000. The profit factor is 16,000, the RRR 4,835. The win percentage was 55%. The reason why that is because we passed the challenge in a day again. And then the other days was just to simply make sure that it had the minimum trading day requirements. So this is why they under leveraged and they just made sure they got the account passed. All right, so what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna go to our next data, which is my FX book. Okay, so again, we went over what my FX book is. Now we're gonna go and check my FX book statistics. All right, so this is January 2022 to June 2022. This is when the Ukraine war volatility was there, which is beautiful. This is what we like to see. High impactful news. What are the statistics? What is the bot going to do when there's uncertainty in terms of the US dollar and all those things? Is it still going to be able to be consistently profitable? And that answer is yes. This is a real account. We see that the track record is verified. The trading privileges is verified. It is a real account, as we can see here. There was a deposit and a withdrawal as well. An average 23.88% monthly return. This client did deposit $98,000. They generated $28,000 that month. They withdrew $126,000. Okay, so obviously we can break this down into increments. On April 6th, on April 26th, we was at 0%. Okay, by the time we got to May 8th or May 9th, we was up 14%. So that's pretty much in the span of, let me think about this. That's 13 days. We generated 14%. And by the time we went to that full entire month, which was April 26th, a few months actually, went April all the way to May 9th, we generated 45%, which is beautiful. We took 839 trades. Our win percentage was 67%. Our losing percentage was 33%. Okay. We won 70% of our buys, 62% of our sells. Again, we have the profit factor, which shows the gross profit. Sum of all winning trades exceeds the gross loss. Sum of all losing trades, the higher the value, the better. We're at 2.5, which is beautiful on our end. Okay, we have the standard deviation. Standard deviation is a statistical measure to measure of volatility. It shows how much variation or dispersion there is from a mean or expectancy. We have the Sharpe ratio. The Sharpe ratio is used to characterize how well a return of an asset compensates the investor for the risk taken. The higher the value, the better. We have 0.15%, which is beautiful. Okay, so we also have the Z-score probability. Z-score probability is calculating the ability of a trading system to generate wins and losses and streaks. It enables us to see if streaks are generated or of random pattern or not. So pretty much this is just seeing if a bot goes on a win streak or a losing streak, is this a random pattern or is this what it consistently does? So in this system, there's a 99.99% chance that a profit will be followed by a profit and a loss will be followed by a loss. What this really means to us is understanding that we have a 67% win rate, is that we are going to be consecutively winning trades, which is very, very beautiful on our end. All right, so we have the expectancy, which tells us the expectancy tells you what you can expect to make, win or loss in every trade. The amount expected to make is $33.96 on each trade. We have the AHPR, the arithmetic average holding period. The system makes an average of 0.05% return on each trade. Again, it took 838 trades within that time frame. We have the GHPR, which is a very, very important statistic. Okay, so a system with the largest GHPR will make the highest profits if compounded. If the GHPR is less than 0%, that means the system will lose money if compounded. So we are at 0.03%, which means that you can actually leave your money in your account and it will be compounded over an extended period of time. You don't have to worry about making some money today and then losing it all the next day or any of those things. We also have the risk of ruin statistics, which to me, this is the most important thing as an investor. Okay, what a risk to ruin really calculates, tells you that there is 0.01% chance, less than 0.01% chance of losing 100% of your account. This requires an infinite number of consecutive losing trades, which means it's literally impossible to lose 100% of your account. Okay, the same thing with 10%. There's less than 0.01% chance of losing 10% of the account. This will require an infinite number of consecutive losing trades. So this pretty much means that it'll be impossible for you to go and lose 10% of your account. That is beautiful for us as investors because this is telling us that our account is going to steadily grow every single week. Really, and the bot trades 24/7. Obviously, the market's closed for about an hour, hour and a half. This 24/7, Monday through Friday. Again, it does not trade high impact news. So anytime there is FOMC or any type of important market data, CPI news, the bot is not trading. It will shut off a few hours ahead to make sure it does not get caught up by banks wanting to make the moves in the market or create that volatility before the news actually drops. So the bot is definitely a very, very safe thing. It even has a calculated, which is like it has a calculated lag, which is pretty much just saying that it's going to make sure that the volatility of the market is very, very low. The lower the volatility, the better for the bot. Obviously, it does not like trending markets, but it can make money with it as well. So pretty much trending markets means that there is high volatility in there. The reason why we have it on gold is because gold is not a trending market. Typically, it stays within its relative price value for an extended period of time, day in and day out. We really don't see too many impulses on it, which is beautiful for us. Okay, so we're going to go to the next MyFX book, which was 21.8% growth. Okay, so here we have a real account. This is one with Tickmill. This is another real broker. The track record is verified. The trading privileges is verified. Okay, so the average monthly percent is 12.44%. Again, this is from August to September. So this was 1 month. It didn't even take more than 1 month data. So it did make that 21% that month. The person deposited $49,000. They generated a over $10,000 profit. They withdrew $60,000. Okay. We got the same statistics here. It took 88 trades. The average win percent, we won 61 out of 88 trades, which means our win percentage was 69%. Our losing percentage was 33%. So what's beautiful about this number compared to the last is that we're seeing that we're being consistent on completely different period of times throughout the year and everything along those lines. So again, this is April 2022 to June 6, 2022. And this is August 2022 to September 2022. So these are completely different times within the market, and we're getting similar statistics, which means that it is consistent with its numbers, regardless of the time of year, what month it is, what quarter it is going to be profitable. Okay, it won 72% of its buys and 66% of its sells. The profit factor is 33.22. Obviously, that number is going to be higher because the bot just simply took less trades that month. Even down to the most important thing over here for me, which is the Z-score. We still have a 99% chance that a profit will be followed by a profit and a loss will be followed by a loss. Okay, our GHPR is even higher. We have 22% this month. Granted, again, that is because we simply just took less trades within this month time. But this means that it is able to be compounded over an extended period of time, much like we've seen in the other MyFX book, which came from a completely different period of time within data. The risk to ruin, all these information is the same. There's less than 0.01% chance of losing 100% of the account, and there's less than 0.01% chance of losing 10% account. So it's literally impossible to do those things. It's less than 0.01% chance. So it's literally saying we have no chance of that happening to us. Okay, so what this means is it is a reliable system, which means we need to just put it up, let it work, to keep it simple. Don't go in there, don't alter anything. Once you start trying to close your own entries that is taken and stuff like that, the results may vary. Just let it work. It is profitable, it is consistent, and it's going to get you your results. Okay, so we have another real account with Tickmill. This is our partner's personal account, which is why this information is locked, but it generated over 107%. Okay, the average was 53.59%. Again, this is a real account, which is why the percentage is 20 to 70% a month. Okay, this is from September 12th, 2022 to October 25th, 2022. So again, this is another month span, a completely different month than the last two MyFX books that we've seen. All right, even down to the trades, it took 80 trades. The win percentage was 76. The losing percentage was 24%. Again, we're within that 67, really at 64 to 80% win rate, which is beautiful on our end. The same thing with our buys. You know, we win 72% of our buys and 78% of our sells. Again, that is one, those numbers are higher because it took less trades, but we're still within the same ballpark of the previous two MyFX book sheets that we've seen. Even down to our Z-score probability, this is slightly less, again, because we took simply just less trades. All right, so there's the 55.87% that a profit will be followed by a profit and that a loss will be followed by a loss. All right, the GHPR, which is 71%, which is even higher. Again, the reason why these numbers are higher, which is good for us, but it's because it took less trades. Okay, so the risk to ruin, all of this is a little bit different. Again, because it took less trades, it actually gives you a consecutive number of trades that it would take for you to lose those percentages, but it's still less than 0.01% chance. There's less than 0.01% chance of losing 100% of your account. It's literally saying it's impossible. It's telling you that it's never going to lose 16 trades in a row. It is literally impossible to go and lose 10% of your account. You would have to lose 16 consecutive trades. Okay. I can go to MyFX, the next one. We have another month. All right. So this is a demo to show the longevity of the bot, showing that it can compound over a very extended period of time. So this went from October 18th, 2022. All the way to January 26, 2023. This is completely different times of the year. This went for a longer period of time. This goes to validate that GHPR ratio that we were seeing in that percentage. This is if you wanted to leave your money in there, you could successfully actually compound your account. Obviously, it started with a $100,000 demo. It made 232% within that period of time, which is beautiful. It took 312 trades. The win percentage and the loss percentage is right around the same ballpark, which is beautiful. It won 65% of its trades and it lost 35% of its trades. Okay, even with the buy percentage one and the shorts, the sell percentages one is right around the same number as well. Even down to the Z-score probability, there's a 99% chance that a profit will be followed by a profit and a loss will be followed by a loss. Again, what's beautiful about that is because comparable to our actual percentage, we win 65% of our trades, which is lovely. Okay, so our GHRP again is 0.39%. So this actually correlates to the time frame in which the bot was trading. So we actually witnessed this bot go and compound your account. Okay, even down to the risk to ruin, it's still beautiful. We have less than 0.01% chance of losing 100% of the account. We have less than 0.01% chance of losing 10% of the account, which means it's literally impossible to have to lose 55 consecutive trades. It's never going to do that. It is literally never going to do that. So this is definitely a beautiful system in that regards. And we have the last one, which, we'll finish it off here. This is another demo to show the consistency of the bot. This one went for even longer. This went from November 12th, 2022, all the way to May 5th, 2023. So this is recent information. Matter of fact, this is today. This is actually today. To actually see the growth, it actually did 1% growth today, which is beautiful. Okay, so this is actually real live results from today. I'm even going to pull up the history. That way we can kind of see what it did. You get what I'm saying? This person, this was a $100,000 demo. So it took 539 trades within that period of time. It won 68% of his trades. It lost 32% of his trades. So again, the risk management is beautiful. All of the above. The win percentage for buys is 71%. The sell percentage, the win percentage for sells is 63%. Again, that number is correlating to the last 4 MyFX book stats that I showed you guys. Even down to the Z-score probability, there's a 99.99% chance that a profit will be followed by a profit and a loss will be followed by a loss. Again, the GHRP in terms of compounding your account, that's 0.23%, which means that you can leave your money in account. This is beautiful for us. Okay, so the risk to ruin is a lot of the same. We still have that it's less than 0.01% chance of losing 100% of your account, and it's less than 0.01% chance of losing 10% of your account. Okay, so over an extended period of time, we were literally able to see, one, not only it get compounded because you cannot withdraw money from a demo account, but 2, there's literally no chance of you losing 100% or 10% of your account, okay, which is beautiful for us. We're going to go and look at the trades in terms of the history that it actually took today. So give me 2 seconds. See if I can, 5-5. So this is all from today, actually. Let me see here. So this is from, let's go 5. So it took 2 trades today. Okay, it generated $258 on the first trade, and $129 on the second trade. We can go from the week, which the first day this week was, let's see here, we had May 1st. Okay, so we're going to go from May 2nd, did not trade May 1st, as we can see. Obviously, it lost 2 trades in a row. But then it did follow back by making 312. It lost 3 trades in a row. It did follow back by making $328, $1,048, $480. It almost made $4,000 in a single trade, which means it completely wiped out all of those. I can definitely tell you it took all these trades at the same time. This is actually how the bot trades. So it kind of counter trends. So essentially, as the market's selling, it's getting in for buys. Which is pretty much predicting liquidity. For those who knows what that is, it's predicting liquidity grabs and actually getting that reversal, or what I like to call it a turtle soup, or a re-entry to the order block, stuff like that. That's the type of trades that the bot takes. It even has, again, a mathematical equation to sequentially put in trades at specific lot sizes. So the lower that the market goes, the bigger the lot sizes are going to get. As the market now begins to retrace, it's going to close it out because those lower entries have bigger lot sizes. So it's going to negate the earlier entries that were a lower risk and actually cancel those out. So we can see here, the first lot size that was used was $2.50. The last lot size that was used was $18. Okay, so understand that $18 and that $12 is going to negate all the lot sizes here once it gets back to a certain point. Okay, so this is actually how the bot is very, very profitable. But even seeing before that, we went on 8 win streaks. We have 3 losses in the span of pretty much, let me see here, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we went 17-3 in 6 days, which is beautiful for us. So the bot is definitely very, very profitable. We can go back to any history. We can see we go on long win streaks. Our losses do not stay long. Again, the bot is very, very profitable because, again, it's counter trending. So it's going to use bigger lot size the more the market goes in the opposite way. So we are going to see that reflect in our lot sizes that we're using. Again, we can even go with this example. The first trade that was taken, it used a $2.50. The last trade, which is the biggest trade, we made $4,600, used at 18 cents. So again, these 2 trades completely negated these losses that it was currently in, and it put it in profit and it closed all those trades at the same time. What I'm going to do is I'm even going to pull up a video to show you guys this live in action. Just give me 2 seconds so we can kind of see what is the mentality behind this bot, man. Okay, so let me know if you guys can see my screen. Type in 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. That would help a lot. Okay, cool. Bet. So let me close this. I'm gonna go full screen. I'm essentially gonna go break this down for you guys real quick. Okay, so we see, like I was saying before, the first trade it took, which was at 1,996. Okay, that was the first trade. It used a $2.5 lot size. The last trade it took, it used an $18.98 lot size. Okay, so as we can see, I'm gonna obviously let it play, but we're in profit $4,536 and $2,101. Okay, this is because it's counter trend trading. It's predicting the retracements, and it's very, very precise. You can see we're in profit $3,000. We're going to continue to let it go. And the bot made $5,000 on that trade. We're even going to go show the history of it. All the trades won. It's MT5, so we can actually see its entries. And what I want to do is, we're even going to show the history. But once this is done, from different periods of time, longevity, going from month to month, it's profitable no matter what time of month that we're going. It's been consistent, all the above. So again, the month doesn't matter. The time of year doesn't matter. None of the above. All of it is going to be making money every single day that it trades. It's going to be making money every single month that it trades, every single year that it trades. It is very, very consistent. We have data from 2021 all the way to 2023, regardless if it's a funded account or a live funded broker account, okay? So it doesn't matter whether or not you put in your hard-earned money or you decide to go invest in a prop firm account that is live funded already, you're going to make some money from this system. Okay, so what I want to do is I actually want to analyze really quick this here. Okay, so pretty much what was going on is all these blue arrows shows all the buys it was taking. Okay, so it was predicting the market to start to reverse in this area of price. Its lower entries was right here. So these 2 arrows were the 2 arrows that we seen that were deep in profit for that $4,000 and that $2,000. And the market started to retrace. It closed all their entries right here and it made a profit of $5,000 despite these trades being a negative. The reason why that is because it's under leveraging and it's sequentially using bigger lot sizes to go and make that profit. Okay, so again, it's definitely a beautiful and consistent system. It definitely has its own risk management calculations. As long as you guys let it do what it does, you don't interfere with it, and you don't do any of those things, you're going to make money. Okay, so type of one in the chat if that makes sense. I hope this was a beautiful call. I hope it was short, simple, and sweet. That's pretty much all I got for y'all. Oh, wait, one more thing. Actually, one more thing. I do have to go over. One more thing that I do have to go over. Okay, so back to this. Now we do have the pricing for the bots. Okay, so we have the Discord roles for the bot prices. So whether you're a militant money role or a billionaire bread role, we have an initial fee and a monthly fee. We're trying to make it as affordable as possible. Obviously, the more results that people get, there was already some testimonials in there this week. There should be another one tonight, and there will definitely be more for sure next week, and even some withdrawals. So I'm excited for that. Again, we're doing 20 to 70% monthly returns on normal live accounts. We're doing 3 to 6% monthly returns on prop firm accounts. Obviously, for those who are free Discord users and non-Discord users, it's going to be slightly more because you guys are not in the server, but it's $700 initial fee, $400 monthly. For a normal live broker account, if you're doing a prop firm, it's $750 initial fee, $400 monthly. The reason why there is a $50 increase is because we have to abide by the trading parameters, which takes for us to have very unique settings for the bot in order for that profitability to be duplicated like it does in normal live accounts. What comes with the bot? It comes with Universal Wealth LLC mentorship, which is my mentorship. It comes with live trading calls, one-on-one communication, pretty much saying one-on-one trainings also comes with it. Group training, so any type of chart markups or SQL interviews or homework calls that we have, that'll also come with it as well. We are looking to do Forex signals as well. So that's something that I'm going to be devoting my time to make sure that everybody's in position. As well, that's already provided in the Discord server as well. So most of you guys, I would highly encourage you to get into the Discord server. There's a lot of value outside of trading that group provides. All right. We also do conscious calls. We do live trading calls as well. We do health, mental health, and fitness. We have astrology. We have tarot readers. We have crystal rappers, herbal healers, you name it. Vending machine hacks, credit hacks, crypto calls, NFT calls, sports betting. That's all very profitable. Okay, so that Discord in its own, if you guys are looking for that camaraderie, along with this is a beautiful thing to pair up with. Plus, the price for the system is cheaper if you're in Discord server anyways. So y'all should go and tap into that. Outside of that, that's all I had to say for this call. CJ, if you want to close it out, you can. If not, I'll end it. That is fine. Just let me know.
Nah, that sounds great. That sounds great. Make sure you guys definitely get in contact with us inside the Discord server if you guys need access on how to get the bot. But yeah, you really just covered everything. I think the most exciting thing that I heard personally was that the bot has less than a 1% chance of even blowing your account. I think that's probably the most powerful thing that I heard, because risk management is more important than money gained. It's about what are we maintaining.
Yep.
So the fact that that's the statistics and the numbers and it's all documented, is definitely showing the capability of what it has to offer. So I know that a lot of people are going to make that investment, and it's definitely going to make a transition. So yeah, definitely all set. You can end the call once you're good.
And there's one more thing that I do want to add. Actually, this is completely hands-free. So for anybody that is interested in the bot or that does go and purchase the bot, again, whether you are signing up through an affiliate or you know me personally and you're purchasing the bot, all you have to do is follow that link to the website, purchase the system. You need to have your account details already handy. So that means you need to go and get either your Rapid account already, and have that on deck with the credentials to go and plug that into WAP. That way we can have it and hook your account up to the system. Or you need to have your live account for the prop firms already on handy, or your live broker details as well. In terms of your live broker, it needs to be funded up already. So make sure you guys take care of all those things. I did drop the link to the broker that we use in the Telegram chat, which all of us should be getting directed to anyways. That's for all updates on potential promos on holidays and stuff like that for the system that will be coming out. And all new information. So definitely tap into that. Outside of that, I appreciate y'all time. For anybody that wants to tap in, my socials, they were on this slideshow. So matter of fact, I'll share my screen one more time just to make sure that we definitely knock that out. Obviously, contact CJ, contact the other individuals on here as well. But these are my socials, Divination Manifested, Andre Epps on Telegram, and this is my email as well. And again, if you have affiliates, please go through them, make sure that you guys are enrolling with them. There's no reason to be flooding me. I am one individual, so just like their time is valuable, so is mine. Outside of that, happy trading. Let's make some money. Let's paradigm shift. Let's elevate the collective, and peace. That's pretty much it.